and welcome back to Expert Talks. I'm Agathe Ducar. Today we're joined by Jean-Grégoire Manoukian, also known as JG, who will show us how management of change software can bring EHS and operations together. JG, thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Great. So JG, why do we want to talk about bringing EHS and operations together?
It's an important topic because there are still too many situations where EHS and operations are not collaborating as much as they should.
I see. And this can lead to some bad consequences, I assume.
Yes, the consequences can range anywhere from failing to identify opportunities for improvement to jeopardizing safety and increasing risks.
And you said that management of change, or MOC, can help to break silos between EHS and operations. Should we give a quick reminder about why MOC is key?
Sure. MOC is typically associated with OSHA's Process Safety Management Standard, but it must really be used beyond PSM. It must be a critical enterprise-wide process because change management is effective in reducing risks.
Interesting. And how would MOC reduce risk?
Well, any change creates a risk, right? Whether it's a change in equipment, personnel, procedures, or in the design of a plant. A new risk can lead to an injury, property damage, lost productivity, or even a catastrophic accident. So by managing change effectively, you can also better manage risk.
Okay. And how does management of change software help to bring EHS and operations together?
It does it in many ways. First, MOC software has workflows to ensure that actions are coordinated across the company. Second, digital MOC records can be easily shared across departments, unlike paper-based ones. This enhances cooperation even more. And when workflows and checklists are automated and specific steps are launched based on the type of change, well, it further helps to bring EHS and operations together.
Great. So now, Gigi, could we use some tangible example to show how MOC software brings EHS and operations together?
Yes, in our first example, a forklift operator wants to add an extra step to his routine. He submits an MOC request, which triggers a review of the job safety analysis of that job. EHS is then automatically notified to conduct a risk assessment of the new step and update the JSA. New controls are then included in the updated JSA and communicated to the forklift operator.
I see. It's interesting to see the connection between management of change and job safety analysis. So Gigi, what's the second example?
So in the second example, a worker wants to use a new equipment and enters an MOC request. Because a new equipment is introduced, EHS is notified to make sure that training takes place on how to operate the equipment safely.
Okay. This shows how EHS makes sure that operations receive the right safety guidance for new equipment.
That's correct, yeah.
Gigi, what is the last example you want to share?
So in our last example, a supervisor wants to change the layout of a work area by adding extra workstations. When the MOC request is sent, EHS gets notified to conduct an air quality assessment. So, for example, EHS may have to determine whether different indoor air filters will be needed because there will be more workers in the area during a regular shift.
Yeah, and with COVID and other viruses, you want to make sure that indoor air quality is really good.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. So, Gigi, should we summarize a few key points that you want the audience to remember?
Yes, let's end with 3 takeaways. 1, look at management of change as an enterprise-wide process, not just as one element of PSM. 2, be sure that your MOC software offers the capability to configure workflows in a user-friendly way. Software should match your internal processes and not the other way around. And 3, when breaking down barriers between EHS and operations, MOC software certainly helps, but organizational culture and internal processes are also important. Take a hard look at them also. Technology is useful, but organizational factors must also be addressed.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Gigi, for explaining how management of change software brings EHS and operations together. And thank you all for watching Expert Talks. Stay tuned for more insights on industry topics.